All right, we're gonna try our charcoal pencils, our black and white charcoal pencils, and we're gonna use our blending stump as well. We're gonna try these out on this thicker little swatch I gave you. It's probably brown or yellowish brown or something. If you feel it, it has more of a tooth to it than just a regular piece of copy paper. We're gonna do a quick gradient scale, and then a cylinder. We'll do like a little value cylinder. So on our gradient scale, I'm going to start with my black charcoal stick. And just remember when you're working with pencils and you're doing value scales and stuff, it's coming off a little bit. That's okay. All right. When you're doing those, it's all about pressure. So I like to start with the hardest pressure first and then like ease up as I go through. Okay. And pull that out a little further. Okay, you're gonna feel it's very different drawing on this kind of toothier paper than just a regular copy paper. Then I'm gonna take my white charcoal and kind of start on the other side with a harder pressure. What you'll see is the white charcoal pencil almost acts like a blender. Okay, and see how it started to create gray in the center. Now, I'm going to make a recommendation for you when you're using your blending stump to blend. It helps get the charcoal like into the fibers of the paper better. I like to try and use one side for black and then one side for white. And you can always clean it on your sandpaper, okay, just by putting it down and swiping. Not scrubbing. Don't scrub. You're going to make this all mushy. Just swipe down and it cleans it for you, okay? But I'm going to blend out the black side just a little bit by rubbing over it until I get over to my white. Starts to blend it, and then I want to flip over to the side that I use for white and allow that to blend over my black. There we go. Okay, we got a little of the gray right there, but that's okay. Let's take really good care of our blending stumps, please. You also have a mini one in your supply bag. Okay, now cylinder. I already drew one on here, so you'll need to take a minute to draw one as well. Just a little one, and I'm just gonna use what I remember of cylinders and work from dark to light. I particularly like to work from dark to light. And just, I don't always have to put so much charcoal because I know that it blends out. So if I want like all of this charcoal to spread over the cylinder, I don't have to color the entire cylinder in. I can go like halfway and then my blending stump will pull some of it over. Now my charcoal pencil is a 2B, so it's got a little less blending ability than like a 6B. Some of you have a 2B and some of you have a 6B. I didn't have enough to give everybody both charcoal pencils, so we're just dealing with what we got. All right, and as I blend, I'm gonna try to keep my blending kind of round because cylinders are round objects. All right, and as you can see, it's blending away. Very nice. Okay, and then I can come in with my white charcoal and create that gradient. Okay, and then flip over to the wider side of my my blending stump and kind of pull that over till they blend together. Okay, nice. All right, so I'm starting to get that blend. Now don't forget to use your kneaded eraser. Get mine. Okay, and I'm missing my reflected light, so I have a couple options. I can put a little white into that cylinder, or I can kind of pull up some of the black I already have. Now I'm seeing the brown of the paper kind of come through, so maybe I do want to come in with my white. That would be better. Okay, so there we go. I have a little bit of reflected light, so that's good. So you'll be finishing this on your own, and I'll give you an example to look at. But just take this opportunity to get a lot more used to your charcoal pencils. And for the love of God, please, or the love of whatever, Please do not feed these into an electric pencil sharpener. That is the worst idea ever. Just